Hey guys, it's Alexxis Falcon here and you're watching AJwF. Don't forget to like and subscribe to AJ's channel and switch on the notification bell. Thank you for watching and I will see you all soon.
Welcome back guys to another AJwF. Today we're hitting the road, going on a little toy hunt, going down south to a city called Leicester. Never been there, so we'll see what it's like. Apparently there's a pretty epic vintage toy shop. Let's go find it. So we made it, we arrived in Leicester, and apparently down the street, and there I can spot it, it is Leicester Vintage and Old Toy Shop. This is going to be great. Let's get in there and see what they've got. I'm hoping for some wrestling stuff, obviously, but obviously Mask, Thundercats, all those old stuff. Can't wait. Let's get in there. OMG guys, we are in here, and this place is more like a toy museum than a toy shop. Let's check out all this great stuff. I think every single spot of this shop is filled with a toy. It's great. Everywhere you look, there's something different. Look at the Lucy's down there as well. We'll go through them in a bit for sure. Look, Thundercats, He-Man, the original He-Man, Master of the Universe up the top. I'm not sure what they are, but Ghostbusters. Loved Ghostbusters. Who didn't in the 80s, 90s? Not quite sure, but I definitely had all these. Wow, this is unreal. So I'm one cabinet in here to the whole toy shop. I'm already reminiscing like crazy. This is unreal. Let's carry on. These ones, these must be a bit later because I don't remember them. They must be like a, not the new Master of the Universe, but maybe a bit older, not sure. But these are the ones I can remember. Back in the 80s, I remember I had loads of these and I sold them all quite a while back. Wasn't a big fan, although I loved the TV show. I was more into Mask. I'm hoping we find them in here. Let's carry on. There's turtles down the bottom. I'll keep going. Enjoy. Well, let's be honest, I can't go past the wrestling ones I've spotted, but look at this Buffy. That's random. But here we go, ECW figure, Jack's one, Kevin Thorne, wasn't it? Who else we got down here? Oh, good old Brodus Clay. Won't be getting that one. That is cool though, Unmatched Fury, Stone Cold Steve Austin, 25 quid. Probably a fair price for it. I've seen them around that kind of cost. This one looks minty in the box. Yeah, loving it. Who else we got? Oh, Festus back there. That is Luke Gallows, of course. And oh, hang on, let me grab that one. It is one of my favourites, Mr. Kennedy. I've definitely never seen this before. It's like a Lucha Libre mask with a figure. Never seen it. It's cool though. Let's carry on though. And we're into the world of Transformers here. Unbelievable amount of loose Transformers. And look, even on top of the shelving, there's just boxes galore. There's so much. Look here, this is proper old school, before my time. Oh, just go check out the bottom there. A Mr. T board game. That's very random. Yeah, enjoy this. There's so much. Everywhere you look, there's like a different toy. It's brilliant, really. And look behind me. Oh, Muppets up there. Now, I am a fan of the Muppets. I like the Muppets. I haven't got a clue what they are. But underneath, more Transformers. It's crazy. The amount of Transformers here is unreal. Right at the bottom there, you can just see him there, the red. Is that Optimus Prime? Is that a first generation one? I feel like it is. Looks like the one I had as a kid. Brilliant. Let's keep moving on from the Transformers, or I'll be here all day. Doctor Who. I think that's more of a British thing, isn't it? But some of the American guys, is Doctor Who a thing in America? Got the Daleks above it as well. These are very, very cool. I wasn't a big fan of Doctor Who, but the toys look epic, don't they? There's so many of them. Let's carry on and see what's on the shelves below. God, there's so much around. Is that Brave Star? Is that a good memory? Bucky O'Hare there, you can see at the back. So cool. Is it Brave Star? I'm just doubting myself. I think it is. What else we got here? Roger Rabbit, that's cool. Teddy Ruxpin. Was there a kid in the 80s, 90s that didn't have that? And the dinosaurs. Mint on card, they look cool. Baby Sinclair. Oh, there's Wombles down there and Muppets as well, little figures. They're cool. I must admit, I do like some of these random shelves, and I had that yellow werebear at the back, like a teddy bear. You turned his head inside out and his claws and they changed. Just spotted behind that cassette player as well, Mighty Mouse. Loved that as a kid. Great little find there. And look at these. There's so much stuff. Thunderbirds, Tracy Island, Castle Grayskull. I'll keep going, enjoy. If you are a fan of retro toys, you need to come and check out this shop because it is incredible. Find the links below. I'll put them in the description. Look at that turtle blimp. Sorry, but that was classic. I never had it. I did always want it though. And I've just spotted, actually, wrestling figures over to the side of me. But I'm going to try and ignore them for a minute. And we'll see what's in these cabinets. Oh, look at all this. There's just so much. There's Star Wars. Obviously, Star Wars is massive. So you're bound to find Star Wars. This stuff looks great. Got to be said as well, I'm sure it's because they are a proper shop, so to speak, not just an eBay seller. But the loose figures, they all do look really mint condition, which is obviously loving it. Ecto-1 down there, that's very cool. What else we got? More Star Wars. Old, is it Jabba the Hutt there? Rancor, great monster. I had that as well, believe it or not. And look at these ones, graded Star Wars figures. Guessing the original ones, aren't they? Like I said, I'm not a Star Wars collector, so I'm not 100%, but this stuff looks epic. The amount of Star Wars merch is unreal, but I can't resist any longer. Let's go check out these wrestling ones. There's no mistaking straight away the WCW Galoobs and the WWF Hasbros. And I got these ones that are graded. Lex Luger, Virgil, Texas Tornado. They do look really good in these cases, got to admit. Seeing these WCW and the WWF figures on card really does take me back. So good. I love, actually, the Blue Sting. I think it was the Series 1, wasn't it? Such a good figure. And to see it on card again, unbelievable. But look at these loose Hasbros as well. They've got a few. Got the old Undertaker, Legion of Doom. It looks like the spikes are in good condition as well. We've got Virgil, Tatanka, Greg the Hammer, Earthquake, another Hawk at the back there. So cool. Some more mint on card ones at the bottom, like Repo Man, Gonzalez. The Tatanka one's actually signed. And the prices aren't too bad either. So do get in contact with them. I'm guessing if you want to get one, I'm guessing you can buy it online. Yeah, so cool. I'm just loving them. Especially the Sting, the Blue Pants Sting. That's the one that really set off my childhood. I think it was the first WCW figure I owned, so special place. Just got to give a big shout out to the team here at Leicester Vintage Toy Shop, because nothing is too much trouble. And you know, they let me film here today. They've been absolutely wonderful. They know their stuff and it's a pleasure talking to them. But let's move on from the wrestling. I've just spotted Mask. I won't go to that yet. Let's see what's piled up on top of here. Some random bits, but they look cool. And look at these helmets at the end as well. Old Star Wars again. Obviously Star Wars is massive. But let's go to Mask. I'm not talking Jim Carrey. I'm talking about the transforming vehicles. The Mask Crusaders. Matt Tracker and his team. This was basically my childhood. Many, many hours spent playing with Boulder Hill and all the toys. They were all great. And there's a lot of the newer ones, the later releases, which I didn't have. So it's really cool to see all these. But yeah, Mask, if you don't know what it is, check it out. Because along with Jason the World Warriors, probably my favourite cartoons of all time. Street Sharks there. Never had them, but they look cool. Let's move on and see what else is in here. Just spotted here, if I just zoom in just there, you see there? Mighty Max. Now that's a blast from the past. They were like the boy version of Polly Pocket, I guess. I don't know if that's a thing worldwide, but Mad Balls here, unbelievable. I had them. I had that skeleton looking one, and I had a purple one that had like snot coming out of it. I remember it vividly. Let's carry on. I know it sounds really cheesy, but you really do have to be here to just kind of take in that everywhere you look, there's a different toy, and I just can't get enough. There's just so much cool stuff. It's everywhere, look, packed from roof to the floor. Unbelievable. G.I. Joe there as well, that's a popular one. Again, I wasn't a big fan. I had a few as a kid. Didn't really know it until I was older what they really were. But let's carry on, because there's more. Just checking on top of this cabinet, just there, look. A Rambo playset, that's cool. Captain Planet costume, that's random, but kind of cool. Let's have a look. X-Men, I remember that as a 90s cartoon. I think that's what these are. Don't quote me, I'm not really a comic book guy, but I appreciate the figures look cool. Micro Machines, I definitely had a million of them when I was young. There's just so many flashback memories here. Look on top here, Rock Lords. I remember vividly having... it looked like a lump of gold, but it transformed into a robot. Definitely cool. Let's check out some of these loose figures in the bags. See what we've got in here. See if we can find any gems. Leicester Toys and Mask. Let's see if I'm after, weirdly. If anyone could find me a loose Buffy the Vampire Slayer figure, I'd have that. There is literally all sorts in here when you start digging. You've got anything from Star Wars to like Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, that kind of thing. Can I find any wrestlers? I've just been distracted. Look at that Wily Kit Thundercats figure. One of the few Thundercats I never actually owned. That's really cool. Look at those classic Thundercat figures. Love them. I think I've got a whole bunch of them still. In fact, I did a video not long ago. What else can we find in here? Oh, hang on, let me grab a picture. There's some Rocky figures. They're really cool. And look at that. We spot the wrestler. It's Mr. Hulk Hogan. Of course it is. He's everywhere. Just spotted this crossover. Transformers and Ghostbusters. Transforming Ecto 1. That's so cool. Oh, they've got the NECA Turtles here as well. He-Man on top. More Star Wars. There's so much in here. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it is so cool in here. I could spend hours just looking. Check out all the Star Wars. Anyway, enjoy.
And the Masters of the Universe.
Just spotted behind the old staff desk area, there's the old vintage He-Man figures. They're all mint on card. They look really cool on display, don't they? It's like I say, it's more of a museum than a shop. It really is. These are so cool. Wow, there's all mint on card turtles, there's Thundercats. Imagine if you were back in the 80s, 90s and you were a kid and you didn't open your toys and you saved them. You'd be doing alright for yourself right now. But let's be honest, I had my toys open before I was even in the car on the way home. You've got to appreciate just all the stuff they've got. And there is the main guy. He is a top boss. Go and say hello to him if you can. He also said, like, he doesn't mind if he doesn't sell anything. It's like a big collection, I guess, for him. Fair play to you, sir. Here's more Star Wars figures. The amount of vintage Star Wars toys in this place is unbelievable. I'm guessing if you're missing anything for your collection, get in touch with them. You might get lucky. Just spotted this guy as well. Gremlin in the corner. How cool is that? Now, I'd love to take that home, but I hate to imagine the price on it. Let's keep going. It's unreal how much stock they've actually got in this place. It really is. Those Transformers. It's impressive, isn't it? It's just everywhere you look. I know I keep saying it, but it really is class. Yeah. I almost don't want to leave. I'm just enjoying looking around, to be honest with you. I've just noticed, actually, up in the rafters, is there a Buffy figure up there? Or is it just Angel? Well, there is Buffy as well, but there's no actual Buffy character, so yeah, I won't be buying any of them, unfortunately. Again, I can't get over just the amount of Transformers in here. It's unbelievable. And I wanted to have a look at these Muppets again, just try and zoom in. Look at all those. I honestly have no clue what they are, but I really like them. And it's a cool little display piece, isn't it? You've got to admit. I don't know how I didn't notice earlier, but there's an old retro bike in here, the red and white one. It looks like a BMX. I could be wrong, don't quote me, but I think it's like a classic BMX. And just look at all this stuff. Oh, look at that. Classic He-Man there with the Castle Grayskull display. Really cool. Also, if I get this right, I'm going to stick a picture up of an old Thundercats. It's like a transport belt you put little minifigures in. More for the fact, it's got a Hamley's price sticker on there. And look at that. How cheap was that? It's unreal that Hamley's ever sold toys that cheap. Wow, times change, hey. Let's carry on. Look at all this stuff. Now, I've got to move on to the big section for me. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves toys. My favourite film of all time. Those that know me will know I'm not lying. Look at this stuff. There's a battle wagon. There's a mint on card Friar Tuck. There's also these like bootleg Robin Hood figures that look, the design and everything about them just look like the originals. That's really cool. I was after a Sheriff of Nottingham loose figure, but they didn't have one, unfortunately, which is a shame. I am after one. If anyone's got one and fancies giving it me, feel free. Well, I'm about to wrap this video up. I could make it twice as long, but I won't keep you all too long. Big thank you again to the guys at the Leicester Vintage and Old Toy Shop. It's really appreciated that you let me come and hang around, bother you. But yeah, you were great, so it's appreciated. Everyone, links below. I'll put their Facebook page where they go live, and I am going to go around a few more shops in Leicester while I'm here, see what we can find. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Big thank you to Alexxis Falcon for the intro to this video. She is awesome. Check her out on social media, links below, and also check out some of my older videos. There's all sorts, other toy hunts, figure reviews, old Hasbros. Talking of Hasbros, grab the Hasbro book, the Wrestling Figure Retrospective, and save 10% with discount code AJwF. Well, that is about it. Thank you again for watching. This has been AJwF.